Hey, what's up, guys? Amplify here. I know it's been a while since I last uploaded, as you may be able to see, mostly because my computer would just crash whenever I tried editing video for more than a couple minutes, which made it an absolute pain to get videos out. However, I recently got a new laptop for school and it runs video editing software buttery smooth, so now I can get back to posting. All that aside, I've been working on a new video series for Minecraft Hardcore, and this is officially episode 0 of my first season. I'm using this episode 0 as a way to introduce the series and go over my failed attempts at starting a hardcore world. Quick disclaimer though, I am not good at Minecraft, and on top of that, I don't have a lot of practice with the 1.19 version, so be prepared for some stupid choices. I had two failed attempts when trying to get a good world up and running before I managed the world I have now. The first attempt started out alright. I spawned into a pretty weirdly generated savanna biome and got to work getting some resources. After getting some stuff, I saw a cool mangrove biome, and since I've not played much of 1.19 before, decided to make probably the worst home biome into my base. Though base is a loose term considering that it mostly consisted of a platform and a tree with no walls to protect me, which will come back to bite me. After setting up my flattened treetop for a home, I decided mining through a waterlogged floor was the next best idea. After a painful process of trying to dig a mine without flooding it with the surrounding water, I started mining down in a 4x4 spiral staircase straight down, which is probably the stupidest way to mine aside from just digging a hole straight down. If my friends thought my head trauma style staircases were bad, they haven't seen anything yet. Continuing on, I didn't find much other than more underground water to deal with. Finally, I found a cave, but it was about a 30 block drop. Thankfully, I had a good idea for once and used the underground water from earlier to give me a way down into the cave since I didn't have the iron for a bucket. What I found was a nice abandoned mine shaft to mine around in, and after getting a decent amount of iron and coal, I hopped back up to the surface. I then spent the rest of the day wandering around near my base to look for seeds and other stuff to make food with, as I was quickly beginning to starve. After my search, it was getting dark, so I headed back to base and decided to finally start building walls in case of angry mobs. But I was too late. A skeleton had decided he did not want me to keep my run, which seemed to become a theme for me, but more on that later. After a valiant effort to fight back against the tyrannical bone man spent on destroying all my hard ish work, he managed to get up into my base and land the final blow. That ended my first attempt at hardcore Minecraft. Feeling re energized the next day after a nice long sleep, I booted Minecraft back up and started a new hardcore run. I spawned on top of a jungle tree in the middle of a, well, jungle, and made the executive decision to mine the entire tree with my fist. So yeah, I spent like 5.5 minutes doing that. I swear I do not know what goes on in my own mind sometimes. Anyway, after that, I learned from my previous mistakes and in my first run, and immediately sought out food and seeds as well as wool for a bed to skip the nights to avoid excessive mobs. Soon after getting these supplies, I spotted some iron on the side of a cliff, which I mined, giving the run a great start. I had a food source, tools, ore, and enough wool for a bed. I was feeling pretty happy with myself. So I went out to the side of a mountain and holed myself in and put down the beginning of a base in the side of a rock. On the next in-game day, I made a bucket and set up my farm with wheat and melons. Make sure I had plenty of food. After getting my seeds down, I ventured into the ravine near my fledgling base. I found more ores, more coal, and was getting pretty comfortable with my run. I even fought off a zombie, which was probably the only monster I've killed within these two runs, until that run too was ripped from me. Clearly, I had not learned my lesson from the previous run, as I decided to go into combat with another skeleton without proper weapons or armor. Or any weapons or armor, for that matter. putting up even less of a fight than the previous time. I was once again robbed of a hardcore world. These skeletons really have it out for me, man. Thankfully, these were my only failed attempts, so far at least, and I can't wait to get the progress I've made on my so far successful run uploaded to the channel. In addition to these shorter condensed episodes that I'll try to get out weekly, I'll be uploading the full VODs of my runs and my Twitch streams in which I play hardcore to the channel. If you want to see me play this hardcore world live, you can catch me at twitch.tv/amplify56. I'll probably link it in like the description or whatever. I don't have much of a stream schedule at the moment, but in a month or two, once classes start, I'll be able to keep a more consistent schedule. So I'll update you guys when I have that hashed out. Thank you again for watching. I'm excited to get this series going. See you next time. Bye bye. Quick note that I meant to put into the outro. If you guys like these videos where it's more just gameplay with me talking over it, or if you prefer the more gameplay oriented videos, let me know. Or even if you like my more montagey videos, like my most recent Valorant or the Super Hot video, just I'm completely open to feedback. I'll still do what I want to do, but I'm also more than happy to get videos out that you guys want to see. So yeah, comments are open. Let me know. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, thumbs up, whatever the things is, follow, subscribe, all of the things. Really appreciate it. All right, bye.